to a singles mixer, and only women showed up.
All right, welcome back to another episode. This is Mike Perkins. I would again like to start off with thanking everybody for the likes, the love, the listens, the views, any subscribers. Like, it's really been love, all love, man. You saw the clip in the beginning. Young lady at a mixer. Young black woman at a mixer, and the mixer had nothing but black women there and no men. It looked like it was like one guy there, and I don't know if the light-skinned woman there was black, but let's just assume she was at least, just light-skinned. Yeah, it was the thing that I would, and most of the dudes in the space have been talking about. Dudes are just checking out, anger, disdain, dislike, frustration, resentment. Those are all feelings that suggest that a man is still at the table. What you're getting now is indifference, which means that dudes kind of just don't care. We've accepted what you do. We've accepted who you are. And we just, all right then. And you shouldn't be afraid, because like black men, even if we're frustrated with you, most black men are not violent, and black men specifically aren't really conditioned to be violent toward their women. Of all men in the world, we're probably the least violent toward our women, to be honest. Like, I don't believe that we're that violent to our women in comparison to other groups, because there's really no incentive or to be that. Like, there's only penalty and consequence, and our indifference is the only weapon that we have. Indifference, choice, that's the only weapon we have against the fuckery. And that clip, that's not like the first time that that's happened. That's just the first time that it's been highlighted. Like, I live not too far away from a black business district, and all you see is black women eating with each other. And it's not like they're not powwowing. Motherfucker, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's what they do. Holidays, that's what they do. They just with each other. A bunch of black women. And none of those women, as I saw, there's not like any of those women were unattractive. The woman who did the actual video, not, she was a cute girl. She's a cute woman. I don't think any of them were like, ugly, terribly unattractive women. They probably like average to cute, some pretty, like normal life. But when you put out a certain thing and people see that, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube at this point. And your attitude and your reputation has preceded yourself, and it's created indifference, not hatred. Dudes don't want to hurt you. They don't want to be around you. You know what I mean? And that's worse. It's like, it's like how much people care about women's basketball. Like, clearly people don't give a fuck about it. You can ask a woman about the WNBA. Like, who won the last WNBA championship? They won't know. Who's the best player? Who's the NBA? Who's the WNBA's MVP? They don't know. They don't know. Because they don't care. They're indifferent about it. That's how motherfuckers feel about y'all now. Just indifference. And niggas is not just indifferent. This is the crazy thing. Like, niggas is in whole relationships, and they're indifferent to their wives, their girlfriends, their baby mamas. They're indifferent to you. And it's getting to a point where this indifference is spreading. And you see it in the numbers. You see it in the fact that black women are the least married. You see it in the fact that black men is 56%. 56% of black men don't have kids. You see it You see it in the numbers. It's reflective that black men are just becoming more and more just disinterested in the fuckery. More and more just indifferent toward the fuckery. It's just like, all right, whatever. And it's not going to make them upset. I mean, black men are not up there. When we talk, you know how lighthearted this shit is. Niggas are making jokes. This shit is funny. Women are on TikTok crying because they can't find a fucking man. Because where are all the good men? And it's like, you think you're a good woman, but let's say a dude who's 5'2", 180 pounds, works at Home Depot, and he makes $20,000 a year. That would be like him asking, where are all the dimes at? It's like, nigga, you don't qualify for a dime. They probably hiding from you. You don't even facilitate a space where they would be. Where would they be? Where would they be? Like, in your life, where would you be at where women who are tens would be? And you all are surprised when you have a mixer and there's no dudes there. You should fucking know this. You don't facilitate a space where niggas want to be, where there's femininity, where there's friendliness, fitness, and cooperation. You don't facilitate a space where dudes would want to be there. Because you believe somehow that a nigga owe you something, man. Like, indifference, man. And that's what I preach. Indifference. You ain't got to be tough, man. Just leave. You ain't got to be tough. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about it on a date. I'm talking about as early as on a date. As early as talking. As early as, can I buy you a drink? If she not talking some shit you want to listen to, bounce. Get the fuck out of there. Don't make a speech. Nigga, why are you talking? Bounce. Enough of the content, you know what I'm saying, that we make, especially when I'm making content with my brother, and I really, like making the content with my brother because I don't think my brother is all the way there yet. He's not all the way there where I'm at, but you have to be relentless in the pursuit of your own happiness. You can't be negotiating with them. I will give women credit. They adjust, and you have to understand that they will only adjust to an environment that you create. And it's as simple as saying to yourself, not to her, that you would just leave. And you will be okay. And it's not wishing anything bad on them, but the numbers don't reflect that the women will be okay. Their habits won't allow them to be okay. But the black women spend money like water. So they won't be okay financially, which really dictates the quality of life. And, motherfuckers is getting tired of them anyway. White women is getting tired of them. Latina, women are getting tired of them. You know what I'm saying? Other women are really expressing that, look, I'm tired of y'all. And the more and more that people get tired of y'all, the more and more indifference. Because nobody wants to hurt you. They just don't want to be around you. That's what you are finding. Motherfuckers just don't want to be around you. And not that all of y'all are the same, but like, even for the ones that are good, like, if you even resemble anything, you have to overcorrect this bullshit. You say anything, but you say boss bitch, you say period, you say any of that shit, a nigga's gonna look at you like, oh, for real? And bounce. He may get some coochie on the way out, but like, that's it. And I don't even recommend doing that. I don't even recommend getting no coochie over there. Like, nigga, if they ain't acting right, nigga, bounce. Because coochie can be, just bounce, man. And that's what they're feeling. They're feeling indifference, not hatred. Hatred means that a motherfucker's still at the table. And indifference is gonna grow. And don't let them fucking, like, they hitting this shit, but don't let them motherfuckers get this fucking birth control pill not black men, but for men. You think this shit is at 44% now. That shit gonna drop. Only 44% of black men are fathers. That shit gonna drop. You think the shit is stupid now. You think you saw one nigga with 33 kids and you thought that was ridiculous. That nigga's gonna have 60 kids. Cause motherfuckers ain't playing with y'all. Niggas ain't trying to have kids with y'all in order to just deal with the goofiness. So a nigga can be in court over some dumb shit because you don't like a nigga no more because he ain't gonna listen to you or do what the fuck. Man, nigga, indifference. Indifference is the only weapon that you have. That and your power of choice. So you either use that or you don't. And they are feeling it. They act tough. They look good. It's amazing. Women can, woof. The angles. The fucking filters. You know what I'm saying? The tucking this in and squatting that and wearing bulletproof vests to hide your fupa and Spanx and fucking tights and fucking girdles and all that shit and lacing that shit up. Y'all look good. It's amazing. I tell you, y'all do a really good job of looking like y'all okay. But as soon as you look behind the curtain, it all falls apart. You see all the fucking rubber bands and rope and motherfucking aluminum foil holding this shit together. It's fucking ridiculous. We see it. We fucking see it. And we need to act like we see it and be indifferent toward it. It's gonna come a time when you're gonna be like, there's somebody gonna be like, you know, Tanisha is fucking homeless. Like, Tanisha who? Tanisha. That bitch we went to high school with. Tanisha Jenkins. Like, oh, nigga, I didn't, I don't know who you talk about really, but I wish her the best. Niggas is gonna forget you exist, motherfucker. And that's not a violent act. That is a necessary, if you want to call it evil, but it's a necessary thing. It's necessary that we be indifferent toward their struggle because you have to understand, they chose every step of the way. Every step of the way they chose. So you can be like, man, we got to help them out. No, we don't. And I'm not even against, see, all the women in my family are black because I'm black. All the women in my family is black. All my cousins, all my aunts, my fucking mama, everybody. But if they don't make the right decisions in their life, I do not owe them. Just like they don't owe me. You know? So indifference, man. And more things like this will happen. And look, we don't have to look for those things to happen. But look, it's a forecast. It's like saying, nigga, it's gonna rain. If it's your birthday tomorrow and it's gonna rain tomorrow, nigga, I'm not trying to be mad at your birthday. But like, nigga, it's still gonna rain whether you fucking want it to or not. So you can either wear a hat, get a grocery bag, get a fucking umbrella, a raincoat or something. But it's gonna rain. This shit is just forecasting what's gonna happen. It's not wishing that it happens. There's a difference. And I think that they understand that and it's inevitable. You know? So niggas, keep your veins cold, man. And don't fall for the okie doke. And if you trying to get a girlfriend in this climate, nigga, you're dumb. I don't care what race, nigga. Don't be trying to get no girlfriend and fall in love. Get some coochie if that's what you gonna do, nigga. But do not get no girlfriend when inflation is like it is and we dealing with the Great Reset. Nigga, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Check her fucking facts, nigga. Check her fucking credit score. Check her fucking net worth or something, nigga. You're goofy out here. These mixers are gonna be full of women, no niggas. Alright, that's my time, man. I'm gonna cut this short, man. Again, I appreciate all of the love. I appreciate all of the likes, all of the new subscribers, man. Let's try to make a big push toward the end of this month to push us toward that number, toward my goal. And I appreciate y'all. It's Mike Perkins. I'm out.